This is part of our Rethink Network Management series. Today I'm going to show you how Network Operations Management, or NOM, can help reduce operational and regulatory risks. So our scenario is that a vulnerability has been published by Cisco, and this is going to come as either a notice that there's a required configuration change or there's a new version of software that needs to be installed. So what we're going to do is we're going to show how we're monitoring the network and we notice the vulnerability. We're going to run through a compliance check, which is the thing that's going to give us the specifics. We're going to run some automation to remediate that vulnerability, and then we're going to remonitor to show that the problem is actually fixed. So let's get to it. Here we see an executive dashboard, which we call a business value dashboard. The operations VP, or anyone, can see from this executive level that there's a critical vulnerability detected on a node at the Cambridge branch. Now, executive dashboards can be built for any role in the organization with a mix of data, including business data like orders, as well as IT data. They can even provide video feeds. They provide a real-time view of what's current, and that reduces potentially your need to communicate updates to various stakeholders in the organization. As a network administrator, you are already aware of the compliance issue from Network Operations Management UI, as you can see here. So you can filter based on device. So we're going to filter on Cambridge. And we can see by this little triangle on the left that this is the device that's having an issue. So let's click into that device. And here we see again that there's a major issue. But what we want to do is look at the configuration. So let's click over to that. We're going to look at node compliance policies. We are going to view the compliance policy. And we can see that here in the red that there's an issue. And this rule name is Cisco Discovery Protocol Format String Vulnerability. Let's look at some more detail. So we can see here that we've got an OS that's being flagged and this no-run CDP. Now, what this ends up being is that this version of the operating system has a vulnerability with CDP, and because it's running, it's telling you that there's an issue. So we could turn off CDP, but we need CDP running for our situation. So we need to update the OS. So let's go back to the configuration. And here we're going to go to provisioning, where we are going to update the device software. So we will scroll down to the software repository, and we will click on the version of software that we want, and we will drag that version of software up to the device. We will mark it as an OS image, and then we move back up and we save that configuration. And as typical, it gives us a warning. Do you want to continue with this task? And this is going to run it automatically, but we could have just as easily scheduled this. So NOM goes ahead, and you can see here it's running, and it was done quickly, and it succeeded. So it's now uploaded the new software. So let's go back and look at the policy, and we see here that the red is gone, and there's no failed. So here we have the policy has been resolved. So let's go back to device home. We can see that everything's good here. And now we're back to the executive dashboard, and we can see that the violation is gone. Thanks to NOM, we were very efficient in being able to automatically be notified of a vulnerability and find the affected devices in our environment, easily implement the fix, automatically validate that the vulnerability was fixed. And all this while reducing the chance for error through automation as well as the time to deploy. During the process, we also created an audit trail. And all of this gives your staff time back to work on more important projects and eliminates the kind of mundane work that no one likes to do. So thanks for your time, and look for other videos in our Rethink Network Management series.